Hey guys, this is a re-upload of an old video that I made for the top 10 facts about Mary test, but this time completely remastered. I hope you guys enjoy it. Hey guys, how's it hanging? It is TheLivingBluejay here, and today I'm going to be showing you the top 10 facts about Mary in Johnny Test. So, up at number 10 is that Mary oftentimes will forget to carry numbers in math problems. This is actually a running joke that was given to Mary later in the show. It is quite possible this quirk was given to Mary to add some kind of a differing standout, to show a small bit of separation from her sister. This can be found in Johnny Double Coupons, Bugged Out Johnny, Smooth Talkin' Johnny, etc. However, interestingly, this isn't only confined to math problems. Sometimes this can be present when factoring elements into practical scenario experiments, which there is a vast compilation shown in Johnny Double Coupons on this share of the fact. And then for fact number 9 is that when Mary was younger, she was in a band. Now, not a serious band of course, we just assumed it could have been a small girl band with her friends. This fact was only mentioned once by Dookie and never expanded on or flashed back to. This was revealed in Johnny Treasure, where upon finding a golden flute in a cave, someone had to blow a correct note to open a secret passageway. When Mary was given the flute, she portrayed her flute skills very well, showing she still sustained some talent in that regard, and hinting that in her band she was on the flute. However, soon after blowing the right note, she made a blunder, and being rusty has shut the just opened passageway. And now for number 8 is that, throughout the series, like most characters, Mary has also received small alterations to her model. And just like the majority of who's been altered, hers is also regarding her hair. So let's take a look at the very beginning. Season 1's Mary had this hair, so the standard base model of her hair. Season 2 to 3 kept it almost the same, but kinda condensed it inward a bit, and also added this very small portion of her head showing, whereas in Season 1 this wasn't necessarily present. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's this tiny exposed portion of her skin, in between the temple of her glasses, ear, and hairline connected to her ear. Seasons 4 to 6 then took the previous version and simply made the bang lines more straight. And speaking of which, remember how in the past versions, the hair lining on the top of the glasses hinge were always curved? Well, now that portion as well has become straight. And now for number 7 is that another differing trait from her twin sister makes Mary out to be more girly than Susan. The most famous example of this can be found in Princess Johnny, where Mary wanted them to experiment with normal girl stuff like making things that, I guess, don't blow up or malfunction, or in other words, a dress. But other from that, whenever she decides to look classy and elegant, she literally goes above and beyond, experimenting with her hair, wearing a very fancy white dress, going a few steps further with her makeup, whereas Susan doesn't go to these lengths. Other supporting facts can be found in Johnny Party Monster, where she busts out her makeup kit, that she carries a pink purse around as seen in Take Your Johnny to Work Day, coming around to digging motorcycles when a guy's on it during My Johnny Guard, but then again we face the problem with who's behind the wheel. Also in Roller Johnny, where Mary was pushy on knowing female Johnny and Dookie's hopes, dreams, and favorite lip gloss, as well as owning a pink laptop from Johnny and the Beanstalk. And then for fact number 6 is that the character of Mary has actually had the most insane voice actress swap I've ever seen. Season 1 began with the original Brittany Wilson portraying Mary. Seasons 2 to 4 is when Brittany didn't portray Mary anymore, and is had the portrayal of Mary given to Ashley Ball. However, she still remained active within the show as additional voices, but then came Season 5, brings back Brittany once again to portray Mary. Then came Season 6, where then Ashley came back and portrayed Mary once again. Years later, when Season 7 and 8 came to fruition, none of the two original voice actresses of Mary returned. Instead, we had a totally new actress portray Mary, that being Emily Tennant. So yeah, holy crap, seeing a timeline of this would be insane to fathom. Keep in mind, I didn't even mention her voice actress on the Lost web series, which is, once again, another totally new actress. But I mean, yeah, that's quite the history with the voice of Mary Test. And then for fact number 5 is that Mary is actually believed to be the oldest sister, meaning as newborns she came out before Susan, making Mary a few seconds older than her. That history probably made Mary very humble towards this fact. Ergo, not bragging about it, or the audience being constantly reminded that she is the oldest sister. My favorite supporting fact for this is from Johnny's Petting Zoo Posse, where Mary accidentally drops a shard of plutonium. The shard was about to explode in radiation, making Mary jump on top of it to protect her siblings from any radiation poisoning. So yeah, that is my favorite moment for this. However, more evidence for this can be found in Johnny's Pink Plague, where Mary is the first to get acne, telling it how it is in Johnny's Got a Brand New Dad. Agreeing with Dad saying no all the time did indeed keep them out of trouble, giving Susan a disapproving look when she told off some innocent cheerleader in Johnny's Amazing Cookie Company, giving Johnny a fair lecture on how there's nothing wrong with the size he is from Johnny Testosterone. In addition to that, whenever Susan is not in the picture, like say she got kidnapped or separated from the group, Mary will always take charge of the group. This can be witnessed in Johnny Susan, Susan Johnny, Johnny Test's Quest, and It's an Invasion Johnny. And then for fact number 4 is that Mary's ponytails are held in place by literally one thing, and that is her barrette. This was revealed in Johnny Escape from Bling Bling Island, where Susan and Mary bicker and fight over which one of them will marry Gil in 6 years. While arguing, Susan reaches over and pulls Mary's barrette from her hair out of anger, which makes her hair violently unravel into many curly strands of hair sticking out everywhere. So it appears that Mary's hair is hard to get control over. That, or maybe her hair was once soft, and some experiment has made her hair become hard and difficult. And then for fact number 3 is that, out of all racing episodes, Mary has only driven in 2 of them. As explained in fact number 5, Mary is super humble over being the eldest sister, and she goes along with Susan letting her take the lead. This attains to driving as well. The only races she's driven in are Long Gone Johnny and Johnny Supermassive Kart Wheelie 7. The reason why Mary drove in Long Gone is likely because the storyboarders wanted to show Mary driving for the first time in a racing episode, and the reason why she drove in Supermassive Kart Wheelie 7 is actually a callback to Season 3. Now, you might be asking, but Bluejay, how could something as simple as Mary driving possibly be a callback to 3 seasons ago? Well, you know how the race in Supermassive Kart Wheelie 7 was video game themed? It was confessed by Susan in Season 3's Johnny Test Monster Starter that she just stinks at video games, which is the very reason why Mary is driving here. And then for fact number 2 is that, have you ever noticed how Mary's name begins with an M? And how her character symbol is a crescent moon shape, the word moon also starting with an M. The coincidence doesn't just end there. The shape of Mary's hair was actually designed to look like a crescent moon, because her name begins with an M. Now, there is actually another reason for this hairstyle for Mary, which we'll discuss momentarily. Which leads me to fact number 1. Mary was originally designed with a pink shirt and a star as her character symbol and barrette. Now, of course, I am referring to the pilot. Her pilot design actually calls back to 2 different facts featured in this video, those being facts number 7 and 2. A pink shirt making her feel more girly, and as I was talking about previously, since Mary and Moon both start with an M. When the show finally got picked up by a network, Mary was redesigned with pilot Susan's character symbol and barrette. Pilot Susan's being a moon. The pilot has actually been very beneficial in both new Johnny Test projects. So do you think someone who has ties with both new Johnny Test projects has future plans to drop the Johnny Test pilot on the internet? I wonder. But if we're only regarding Mary, her original pink shirt was put into her shoes in the revival, designing her with pink shoes instead of turquoise, which is how they were before. But anyway, thank you guys very much for watching this video. If you made it this far into this video, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And if you want to see more Johnny Test top 10s, why not leave a like to tell me and show me that you want to see more remastered top 10s. And if you want to see more Johnny Test videos, why not subscribe to my channel, and I promise you, you will not regret it. And if you want to be notified for future videos, why not tap that bell down below? You can furthermore support the channel with the super thanks function, or you can go to the info below and check out some other Johnny Test playlists and give them a little watch. That really does help out a ton. But yeah, with all that being said, thank you very much for watching my top 10 remastered facts for Mary Test. And with all that being said, I will most certainly hope to see you guys in the next video. Stay fresh.